Let's click start recording. Let's welcome the YouTube audience back. CLG FC episode 260. We're shit. Oh no, we suck again. Although I will say thank God for sat-navs because never rely on Bane to be the passenger in the car in charge of reading a map. Why do you say that? Hi YouTube, says Akone-kun. Right. Why do you say that? Although I used to be the guy who sat in the passenger seat and provided the navigation. I used to be that guy. Um, then again, in my defense, okay, when I used to go to conventions, okay, I used to know a guy who literally looked at me. We were going to Ohio, okay? We were going to Ohio, okay? And we took a pit stop, and I used to know a guy who we would that when we got there, there was a big sign and it said I-76 West. For you, it would be on this side, right? Because it was on my left, but for you guys, it's this. So it said I-76 West, Pittsburgh. I-76 East, Philadelphia. Now remember, we were going to Ohio, and he looked at me and he said, "Which one do I take?" And I looked at him and I'm like, "You don't know East from West?" Like, he genuinely did not know East from West. East? I thought you said West. Right. West Ham got a draw against Everton. The Union beat NYCFC. Let's go, Union. Where are they at in Easter? Hey, things you love to fucking see. The Union, top of the East. Who's their manager? Eduardo Henrique. He's a Brazilian. On the old jersey now. We've had, I think, two. We're literally next season. We're gonna get a brand new home jersey as well. This is gonna be 5 years old. That funny though. Yeah. Yep. Ah. Right. What we did when we were all poor and stupid kids. I love the ducky emote. I love the ducky emote. Right. We are 2 days away from the Buxton game. I'm so ready for hockey to be back. How's Dropbox doing? 3,445 files still need to be uploaded. I feel like this kid's not bad. Alright, by the way, I'll have to sub myself in a month or so as I only have 1 month left of your yearly gifted. For whose channel? Oh, is that for Lou's channel? By the way, how the fuck has it almost been a year? I don't know, bro. Don't even. I don't know, bro. Right. I hate when they give you recommendations at Lou. Yeah. Yeah. You know what this means, Ducky? So, right, we win in the FA Youth Cup first qualifying round. Bowen shines as Westwood finds fitness. Anthony Bowen, his fifth minute strike is enough. The man's got 8 goals, 6 assists in 11 appearances. And we're going to tick over here. And we are going to be down to 1 day to go till the Buxton game. Then we got Beeston Juniors 4 days after that. And then 6 days after that, we have Warrington Town. That is a big game against Warrington Town. That's actually a massive game against Warrington Town. Stop showing this guy, please. I can't stand this guy. What a shot. Right. Sweet Lord, it's late. Didn't realize it was quite this late. Yeah, it's, what, almost 3 a.m. over there? On a Sunday night as well. I got work in the morning. We're going 3 hours. We're gonna go into midnight. I don't know if we're gonna do the full 3 hours. I might get tired before then, like I did last night. Right. We're 5-4. Buxton 2-1 to draw 5-2. Let's kick this pre-match press conference off with the first question from Nathaniel Kane at the non-league paper. Right. Good luck and enjoy the rest of the stream. CLG manager and fellow fans, thank you. Thank you very much, Dougie. Gonna go to bed. Good night, all for real this time. Have a great night, Ducky. Thank you for being here, bro. You know I appreciate you a lot, bro. Um, get a good night's sleep and have a great start to the week tomorrow. I don't even want to look at the FA Cup no more. I don't even want to look at it no more. I don't want to. It's like bringing back bad memories. Right. We're expected to draw. I expect nothing but a win. I want to win. We want to stay top. Match day against Buxton in 18th place. I mean, surely that we got to win. Surely we got to win. Processing. The nice thing is, bounce back after getting watered. Hey, when you get watered, what happens? You expect it to grow, right? Uh, I think the crazy thing is, oh wow, we went down to 398,000. Nice. The game is speeding up a little bit because we've literally eliminated every other league off of this table. And in June, level 10 goes, so. Right. Wildman's coming out. Perver's coming, or Wellman's coming out. Wellman's coming in for Perver. Here we go. Save the game and let's get into it. Here we go. We got to pause you. So we got our walkout song and everything else going on. We are 3-1-1. They are 2-1-2. We are always going to mark tightly Elliott Pritchard. They've made one change to their starting lineup. Don't let them down. I have a defeater. I have a defeater. Right. Simeon Lucas, 3 matches, 2 reds, 16 yellows. They're in a 4-4-2. We're in our 4-1-1-3-1. Here we go. Come on. We need to bounce back. We do need to bounce back, though. You know what the crazy thing is? You know what the crazy thing is? That song is going to be stuck in my head now. Go on, Snicky! That's how you bounce back. 3rd minute. And Snicky puts us in front. Yeah. Yeah, that walkout song is going to be in my head now for like a week. Because it's so catchy to me. I freaking love it. I heard it on a stream once. I'm like, I got to know what that is. And they told me what it is, and I was like, and now hooked. Boo! Why? Why boo? Go on. Oh. Timothy's secret Buxton supporter. Why boo? Come on, boys. Here's Snicky. That's not the right pass. There you go, Frank. Way to win it back. Twinkle. Twinkle looking for Cookies. Very good touch from Cookies. Here's Cookies. Is he going to cut it inside? He's going to go for goal himself. And it's over the top. Here's a free kick for them. Sheamus was not in a great position. Offsides anyway. Here's Brought for Cookies. Back for me. That's a terrible pass. Can't text and drive. Gotcha. Cookies. Spaps. Myself. Spaps. Cookies. Frack. I think he was whistled off, and I think that's more in the lineman being out of position. He looked level to me. I'm ruining Farmers Field. Oh, what? Frack. Oh. Nice. That means he's playing Forza Horizon 5, by the way. That's what that means. Right. Jack wins that. Konikun has to punt it forward. Parks wins the header. It's booted up in the air. Still no possession of it, and Snicky gives it right back to Buxton. Fletcher. Brunswick. Hadler, the pass for Hadler intercepted by Sheamus. Here's Sheamus on the left-hand side. Sheamus cuts back. Twinkle. Cookie, center of the box. And Konikun! Fourth of the season for a Konikun. Inside 12 minutes, we've made it 2. Let's go. Yeah. 2-0. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Good save from Brott. Nice mixer. You mean like audio mixer? Because it's literally me controlling YouTube. Here's Jax. Brott. Myself. Cookies. Spaps. Frack. Okay, thankfully. Twinkle. Frack. Rott, who's come forward for it. You had space on the right, the offsides. Sheamus. A Konikun, one touch. Oh. What is that? What is that emote? Oh, it's literally the guy holding the flag. Nice. I like that. Here's Snicky. Jack. That's really clever for an emote, actually. Sheamus. Twinkle. And again. Frack, Spaps, Frack, Twinkle, Cookies. Sheamus, a Konikun. Spaps. Maybe for Snicky. Over the top. Oh. Here's Grote. Ellis. And Jack cuts that out. Jack. Back to Brott. Myself. Now we can build again. Frack. Spaps. Cut inside. There you go. Cookies. Got plenty of space. Make the run. Cookies. Being dragged wide. Now you can look to cut it back if you wanted to. Frack. For me, there's the switch. Twinkle. Nicely done for Cookies. Spaps was on. Cookies. That's brilliant. That's a great finish. This is a really good one touch and finish. What an angle as well from Cookies. Yeah. Devitt, Pritchard. Cut out by Jack. Nicely done. Snicky's got it now. Snicky on the run. Snicky loses possession. Jack wins the header. Cookies, me, Snicky. Spaps, he's got the overlap as well. Frack is there. Frack, cut out. Right. 3-0 up inside a half an hour. Oh, could be 4. I think Sheamus is off. And he is. He's offsides. We're doing well so far. 3-0 up. We're doing really well. Oh, son. I love how you added the emote this time. Cookies is on. Cookies cut. Sheamus doesn't win the header. It's a corner. Here's the whipped in corner. Oh! That one game we had last night, by the way, that was bad. I think it was 12 or 13 times. That's horrendous. That's horrendous. That's not acceptable. You know, I think that right now we're on 4. Yeah, we're on 4. That's all brought. Twinkle, Coney Coon, Snicky. Oh. Cookies, nicely done. Snicky. Oh, he's played Cookies in. Oh, lots of bucks. Snicky. Here's Brunswick. Applin can't catch up with it. Snicky, Cookies. Nicely done. Finds Spaps. Corner. Let's go. Here's Frack. Whipped in right to the defense. Oh, man. Come on, Coon. There we go. Nicely won. My dude, switch the ball. He's asking for the ball. He's in loads of space. Oh, what a through ball. Snicky. 16th of the season from Snicky. They're having a fucking incredible season. Really. That is so cheeky. And then the chip. Yeah. Free kick. The man, the myth, the legend, the Regis the what? The who? Oh, the lower. What's up, DM Stewart? What's good, man? How are you, bro? Welcome back to CLG FC, man. It's been a while since we played this save, man. Sunderland manager, gotcha. I need to mash 2 of Mourinho's sayings together. I need to mash. You know how he says, "I am the special one," or not? No, that's not it. Sorry. You know the one where he says he is a specialist in failure when he's talking about Arsene Wenger, and then you know the other one where he says, "I am the special one." I need to cut out parts of each so that I just have a sound clip that says, "I am a specialist in failure." And maybe every time we lose, I can just play that clip. Right, here's Devitt. Trot with a big save. I don't even know how you would say his name, by the way, Stuart. Is it literally Regis Lebris, or is it like Lebrise, or is it Lebras? Like, because he's French, right? So how would you even say his name? Is this literally his second managerial job? Wow. He wasn't even phenomenal at Lorient. Well, he did well. He got him back up, right? He got him back up, to be fair. No? Hold on. Why is this current season? What the fuck? Um, Managerial changes. Here we go. Lavoie went to Sunderland after he. So League Two. Where did he have them? He was at where was he at? Lorient. They weren't in this division. They got relegated that year. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I know we were going to regress to the mean when we started playing the top clubs, but let me have my fun while we're killing it now. Rizy Lebouy. Yes, Lorient. Okay, nice. I mean, listen, I'm not saying you're going to I don't think you're going to regress that much, man. I don't think you're going to. Yes, I understand when you play like Liverpool, you guys probably aren't going to win. When you play Man City, you guys aren't probably going to win. When you play Chelsea, you guys probably aren't going to win. But like, you guys have 11 points right now. What is to stop you guys from finishing with not just 40 points, but like, why can't you guys finish with 45 this season? You know what I mean? And be a very respectable like 10th. You know, like that's I would say that's very much on the cards, right? Why can't we finish with 50? You're not wrong, but it is one of those things where like you do have AFCON this year, and that is going to probably fuck you guys up a little bit. But um, you know, why can't you guys finish with 45 and be like 10th to 12th? You know, I feel like that's totally possible. Right, second half, yeah, that is true. Sunderland are very fun to watch this season. Or face it differently, why can't we finish 10 points clear of the bubble? Honestly, I agree with that, Stuart. I agree with that. That's true. When you phrase it like that, yeah, because the bubble might be like 38 points this season. You know what I mean? The bubble never. I know 40 is like the benchmark to stay up. I understand that, but I'm just saying like the bubble. The three that go down never go down on 40, right? Some of them go down on 36. Some of them go like 38 has been enough to stay up sometimes. So it's like, why can't you look at the team that finishes 18th and finish 10 points better than them? You know, oh, that's good. That's well worked. That's a good save from Brat. I think you guys are going to be fine. I do. I think you guys will be perfectly fine. So, absolutely enjoy it, man. So, absolutely enjoy it. Let's go, Sheamus. Only his second goal of the season. Good touch, good finish. Good finish. Yeah. You watching the Dallas game? Nope. I'm not into the NFL. So I watched the MLS game that came on tonight, and now I'm back on the Paralympics. So I think Leeds will survive too. They're having a strong start. Ah, okay, yeah. It's the magic of the water bottle. Stick. Oh. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still watching the Paralympics from last year. It's only been about 12 months, 13 months since they concluded. So, around that. But I've literally been watching every event, like every single event. So, and I am about 70% of the way through the whole thing. So, and I've been doing that while watching every game in the MLS. So like this week, who do I have to catch up on this week? Hold on. Past matches. So this week I have to watch Revs Atlanta, Montreal Charlotte. That was a big shock result. Montreal beating Charlotte. Revs Atlanta, Montreal Charlotte, Chicago Columbus, Nashville Houston, Real Salt Lake Austin, Seattle Vancouver, Portland Dallas, LA Galaxy Sporting Kansas City, and San Jose San Diego. So that's what, 4 games, 5 games, 6 games, 7 games, 8 games. I have 9 games to catch up on during the midweek. So, yeah. I think Burnley might take the drop, but I do think the drop will be competitive. I do think the drop is going to be competitive. I think Burnley are down. I think Wolves are down. And I think I actually still think Leeds are down. I know they've started strong, but I don't think I don't think it's going to last. I mean, who have they played, right? Who have they played? Everton, Arsenal. They lost to Arsenal. Newcastle, Fulham. So their 2 wins are Wolves and Everton. They drew Bournemouth, they drew Newcastle. They lost to Fulham, and they lost to Arsenal. So part of me's like, okay, they drew Newcastle, but they had a horrendous start to the season. Bournemouth's a good team. That's a solid point. Everton, those are decent 3 points. Wolves, they're expected to beat. So, like, now they have Spurs, Burnley, us, Brighton, and Forest. And I'm looking at it going, if they get wins versus Burnley, us, and Forest, I would say, you know what? Sure. I think Leeds stay up then. But if they come away with that next stretch of 5 games with 3 or less points, then I say maybe even 4. If they only come away with 4 points, then I say, you know what? They're probably down. Because afterwards they got Villa, City, Chelsea, Liverpool, back to back to back to back. And then they play Brentford, Palace, Sunderland. So, yeah. The next 5 games, everyone's going to look at Leeds and maybe be like, oh my God, they're going to stay up. And then they're going to play the big boys and they're going to come right back down the table. So, go on, Snicky. Oh. No, I didn't miss Sheamus' goal. There's been no. Sheamus' goal is the latest goal. So. Frack. Another corner. Valid. At the same time, the pundit class is saying the same thing about Sunderland. I think Sunderland have genuinely played better, though. You know what I mean? I feel like Sunderland have performed a lot better. that makes me think that they're going to give teams problems. Like, who is their wins against? Sunderland drew Palace. That's a great fucking point, okay? Beat us. They lost to Burnley. That's a pretty bad loss. They beat Brentford. They drew Villa a man down. That's a pretty good fucking point. You guys have Man U, Wolves, Chelsea, Everton, and Arsenal. So I would say if you come away with if you can come away with that stretch with 6 points, I think you'll be fine. If you come away with 7th, I think the pundits have to eat their words. I mean, you got 11 points, man. You should be able to beat Man U. That's a winnable game. And then you got Wolves. You got to beat them. So. I have no context, okay? Wins against West Ham, Brentford, and Forest, draws against Pounds, Phil on 10 men. I think we get 6 points from our next 2. I think you can as well. Oh, I think you can as well. I think if you go through the next 5 games with 6 points, I think you're fine. If you go through the next 5 games and you get more than 6 points, I think you're great. And if you go from the next 5 games and you get 4 points or less, I think then maybe you might get sucked back into the dogfight. That's the only thing. Right. Frack is off. He can't be off. I'll take myself off. I'm gonna take Twinkle off because he's booked, and we will bring off. We'll bring off Spaps for Joe Jones. As long as Abram leads McGuire as the last man back for counters, we'll beat United, honestly. There you go. It's a corner for them. I saw a really good fucking Instagram, by the way, Stuart. You're gonna love this. Let me find it for you real quick, okay? Cause I sent it to Rowan. It's so fucking good. It's so funny. Hold on. That's just fucking great banter. That is fucking hilarious. Harry Maguire has all the maneuverability of a slab of concrete. Have a look at that Instagram reel I just posted, dude. It is insanely funny. I fucking love that. I fucking love that so much. Oh god, that's so good. Oh. Yeah. I think the thing is, I don't know who takes the United job anyway. If they do get rid of Emmer. Like, why go? You know? Somebody told me Glasner, but I'm like, why would he go? Why would he leave? Why would he leave Palace? He's got him in Europe. He's got him unbeaten. They just beat their second place. Like, If I'm Glasner and Man United come knocking, I'm telling you I'm not interested. I built something at Palace that's like really good and competitive. Like why would I know they don't have the money, Palace, I understand it, but it's like you're not Man United is just eating up managers. So oh, it's offside. Good. Is it how fuck? What's the embedding? Is it is it DD Instagram? Is it KK Instagram? Or is it FF Instagram? I can't remember. It's KK Instagram. Now, DD stopped working. Now it's KK Instagram. There we go. Musiala and Florian Wirtz have the same number of goals and assists so far this season. Wow. And how many goals and assists is that? Watch it be like 0. And Musiala has been injured all season. Yep, there it is. Oh shit. Let's go. Play this song. Let's go. 5-0. Snicky in the third, Akonikun in the second, Cookies in the 25th, Snicky in the 39th again, and Sheamus in the 52nd. 4 different goal scorers. We dominate Buxton. You got to put the outstretched arms to match that emoji, right? So, well, right, around the league. Avro hosting Warrington. It was 44th minute strike from Lloyd for Avro before Dennis doubled the advantage in the 56th. Brewer in the 68th made it 3, and Avro got a much-needed win over Warrington Town, no less. Avro up the 16th. Warrington Town remain in third. Hanley hosting Rochdalians. Amarad in the added time at the end of the first half gave Rochdalians the lead on the road. O'Neill doubled the advantage in the 78th, and Rochdalians ran out 2-0 victors. Hanley are going to slip to 23rd. Rochdalians, in the meantime, up to 10th. Mostenbrook hosting Sonnbach United. Arlington's 77th minute pen gave Mostenbrook the lead. Clayton 5 minutes later shut the door on Sonnbach United to make it 2-0. Sonnbach slipped to 22nd. Mostenbrook, meanwhile, up into the playoff places now in 5th. Stafford hosting Glossop North End. James's 32nd minute goal gave Glossop North End the lead before Lenton's 78th minute penalty leveled it. A minute later, though, Crittenden Nelson put Glossop North End back in front. They would run out 2-1 winners. Glossop North End up to 13th with that win. Stafford slide to 12th. Stocksbridge hosting Cone. Palmer's 57th minute strike put the visitors in front, but Pouncey 20 minutes later gave Stockbridge a point on the afternoon. Stockbridge remain a point above the drop with that. Colne, in the meantime, up to 15th with the point. Stone Old Alleneans and Bainber Bridge. Fuller's 75th minute strike gave Stone Old Alleneans the victory. Was the only goal of the occasion. Stone Old Alleneans jump up to 21st. They are now just a point from safety. Bainber Bridge remain at the foot of the league. Warrington Rylands hosting Trafford. Murphy's 17th minute strike gave Trafford the lead. Williams leveled it for Warrington Rylands 11 minutes later. Before 5 minutes later, Cronin put Trafford back in front. Alley, 4 minutes into the second half, leveled Warrington Rylands again, and there would be no further goals on the occasion. They'll split the points. Warrington Rylands now 8th, or remain 8th, I should say. Trafford, in the meantime, will slide to 14th off the draw. Withenshaw Town and West Didsbury and Chorlton. Street in the 49th for Withenshaw Town before Wren in the 55th doubled their advantage. Zafer Arslan got one back in added time at the end of the second half, but they couldn't find an equalizer. It is Withenshaw Town that walk away with all 3 points. So they're up to 6th. West Didsbury and Chorlton are down in 17th. That's around the league. Even more than watching Sunderland beat Man United, I wanted to watch the Man United fans melt down from it. That's the same reason why I wanted Newcastle to win today. Right, post-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from Nathaniel Kane at the non-league paper. Here we go. Pretty standard stuff. So, we're going to save the game. For those on YouTube, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining. We will see you for CLG FC episode 261 in the next one. Until then, take care.